What is up, Midway Mayhem fans? This is Dan, and we are checking back into SeaWorld Orlando for yet another Infinity Falls and Sesame Street construction update. And something I want to point out, it's National Rollercoaster Day, and we can see right here Manta, the beautiful rainbow right behind it. So we just had that one raft go out of the station and another one is leaving right now. So they're testing multiple rafts on the course at once right now. And this one doesn't have test dummies, the other one did. But it's good to see literally two rafts on the course at the same time right now.
Sorry.
Sandor from Intamin right now meeting with one of the design and engineering guys. Good to see Sandor back on the site. And just like that, the water's been turned off. It's starting to recede from the trough right now. So yeah, a lot of testing on and off, different things like that. It's kind of neat. And see, water's off on the drop. Remember guys, if you want the free beer, it's still going on. In fact, it got extended through September 3rd. Make sure to come over here to the patio bar right next to the pretzel kitchen. In an effort to constantly change things up, well, we have some new taps right here and new beer. Yesterday when I was here they had Coors. Now I can see Motorworks and Cigar City Brewing. So yeah, different kinds of taps and different kinds of beers. And remember, September 3rd, last day for free beer unless they extend it again. Come get it. Alright, so I know we just covered Sesame yesterday, but there's already some changes. The work wall right here has been extended out into the pathway, and that can only mean one thing. While the rest of Shamu's Happy Harbor is closed. Yes, there are no attractions open except for the carousel. That is literally the only ride here in Shamu's Happy Harbor, or what remains of it, left in operation right now. And we can see right here by the refreshment stand, work walls extended out again. And it's now out into the main Midway. Another view of the work walls and the entrance for the sea carousel right here. Kind of interesting. We had the first aid stand right through these doors, but it looks like you're going right into a back area. Kind of different. Another view of the Sesame work, and we can see an employee right here underneath the umbrella keeping watch. And the work walls that have been extended out over here into the Midway. So yeah, the site has grown much larger just in 24 hours. A lot more vehicles have also arrived on site. We can see some excavators and high reaches. Yay for bigger construction vehicles. Some of the work walls have come down since yesterday, giving us a better view of some of the electrical and plumbing going on right here inside the buildings. With this pathway now closed, the work walls have been extended right to about here, next to Shamu Stadium. So yeah, a little bit further out into the Midway, but again, we can get an awesome view into the site now. You can see all the electrical and plumbing right there in the ground. Tons of it all over the place. And then we have concrete forms back there with rebar. You can see those guys working on it right there. But yeah, good visuals at least with some of those work walls down now. Well, with the repositioning of some of the work walls, that means we're going to be taking down some, and that's what they're doing right here over by Jazzy Jellies. And guess what? That means Jazzy Jellies is closed. No! So again, only ride open right now is the carousel from Shamu's Happy Harbor. There's nothing else open, at least for the kids over here. Unfortunately, hopefully soon we'll get that changed. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Cool. Just down the way from Shamu Stadium, we can see those work walls again extended out now way into the Midway over here by Wild Arctic. So again, Shamu's Happy Harbor now officially closed except for the carousel. Some of the bigger plumbing and sewer system parts are starting to arrive. One final view of all the stuff going on here for Sesame Street. Again, work walls are up, rides are closed, and there's tons and tons of workers all over the place. Steel is in the air, And it won't be too much longer before we start to see some of the theming go in for Sesame Street. I'm actually really excited for this, guys. 2019 coming very soon. Well, with it being National Roller Coaster Day and all, what better way to celebrate than a ride on Mako? Again, with it being National Roller Coaster Day, there's not too many things I would rather do than ride Mako. And right now we're running 2 trains, and hopefully we'll be on in just a second. And our chariot has arrived. Well, guys, that is going to do it for another SeaWorld Orlando, Infinity Falls, and Sesame Street construction update. And one good thing to report, well, Infinity Falls had probably 30 plus test runs in less than 2 hours. We were here, we saw tons of runs, which was really good. Hopefully more of the work walls will be coming down very shortly. Speaking of work walls, over at Sesame Street, they have been pushed out into the Midway, and it looks like a lot of things are about to happen over at Sesame Street, as a lot of big vehicles are now on site, and some of the other plumbing and electrical are going in. Of course, we will be having more updates from here, but I do want to say thank you for joining us on National Roller Coaster Day, and what better way to end it than having Manta do a flyby. So yeah, if you like what we do, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Midway Mayhem, and I will see you out on the Midway.